There is nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you.
Hey everybody! So, we are back with Dr. Watson at the Edelweiss Institute.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
There?
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
Oh my god, she looks beautiful.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor.
So, this cutscene was weird last time I tried to record this.
The work hardly stops here. Yet the satisfaction
The
of
lip
perfecting
sync
the
got
mind
really far
remains
off. I don't know if it was something with my recording or what,
yes.
but
Visitors?
lord, it was
I
rough.
am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
I know for a
What
fact
seems
you're
to be
dead.
the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him.
I'm gonna lie.
Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the
recuperate,
truth, the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am
By which, of course, I
Professor
mean
Gygax.
completely expected!
I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in life.
Okay, what is going on? Like, everything's going crazy.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
There, now you have some heaven.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Why am I Mr. Amos? Oh. Ha! Did you guys figure it out? I think I figured it out. I think I'm Sherlock in disguise as Mr. Amos Colby.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Yep, I'm Sherlock. Okay, so that needs to go up 1 notch more. That needs to go up 2 notches, and then the last one needs to go up 1 notch. 1 notch more, 2 notches, 1 notch. Ah, not quite enough. Okay. Too much. Come on. There she is. I like that mini game. That's really nice.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
No, not indeed. I'm quite a fan of this. I enjoy it very much. Examination room. Fight. Hans Winkler.
The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
Sure.
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Maybe I meant to dose that man.
You there! I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea.
He's Napoleon.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me? The goal, the impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Told you.
Ah. Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Okay.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Storage room. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ah, not quite. Okay, so 1 more there, 2 more there, 1 more there, 1 more there. 1 more here, 2 more here, 1 more here, 1 more here. Ow. 1 less here. I like this game.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything. A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Didn't we hear Interlaken before? Professor Gygax, I've suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand, the consequence of your inexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods a barbaric malpractice. If, as you so boldly claim, you wish to be the future of my facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker, Director of Black Edelweiss.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
Fifth little frog. Frogs cannot kill, but I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Fifth little frog was foolish at large. He forgot about rules and who's in charge. Timothy Camilleri lies dead in Block B. I swapped out his pills for something nasty. Fifth little frog dies in the walls of Black Edelweiss.
It sounds sinister, even for a place like this. I wonder if there are more frogs. John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here. This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here. Looks like it's still operational. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
Seems like it. Fifth little frog. Of course, it's in Block B. This is Block A. Not exactly. Not exactly where I would normally.
What was that? Is someone there?
So we've got to deal with that before we can go to Block B. Okay. At least there's no stealth in this game. Because stealth in old games, well, not old games, but middle market games like this.
Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh. There we go. How to safely remove the garden block B. Destructive access, bottle of sedatives, syringes. What? Oh, metal tubes. Use a handmade blowpipe. So I need to grab those tubes, make myself a blowpipe. I was thinking that I probably need to make sedative, basically. But it turns out
This should suffice.
I needed no such thing. I just needed to find sedative. But you'd have to trigger the syringe to do that, you know? You'd have to make it so that on impact it would deposit its payload, because a regular syringe isn't going to do that.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
First little frog. Frogs cannot think, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. First little frog was my very first try. Her dumb little head is needed to pry. Hannah Pollard near the hole in the wall wanders. There, her head with a brick encounters. First little frog dies in the walls of black Edelweiss.
Manufactured and packaged here.
So is it only the sedative?
Manufactured and packaged here.
Yeah, I know.
This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Gotcha. Herr Schnitzer, I hasten to assure you that your son is in good hands, and that his unexpected development of a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I am sure you are as concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident that our combined efforts will lead to a speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of this process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attentions away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you safe, sound, and free of unfortunate illness. Yours sincerely, Professor Gygax. So, extortion. I'm gonna stay away from the other nurses.
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda. Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Okay. Restricted area. That's Gerda. And that is no one. And that is no one. I'm going to say that it is a little frog, but I don't know which one. What little frog could it be? That is the question. I feel like I don't have enough information right now. The laundry room. Another restricted area. Oh my god, it's a creepy doll.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on Haunted Doll Watch.
Huh.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional. Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa.
Hmm.
The garments of several dozen people at least.
Couple sailor suits too. Interesting. Well, let's go give Gerda back her Heidi. Hello, Gerda. Got something for you?
Make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
Tell me all you know about those funny talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time.
Yeah, I assume he's dead.
He was nice.
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Does Heidi tell you to kill people?
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
Bitter almond
The killer swapped Timothy's pills
for cyanide.
The faint almond scent is unmistakable.
So that's number 5. If that's number 5, then that's 4, 3, meaning that it will be, hopefully, 2, and then 1. First little frog was my very first try. Her dumb little head needed to pry. Hannah Pollard near the hole in the wall wanders there her head with a brick encounters. Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. Ah.
The murderer used his left hand to kill Hannah with a brick.
Well. Isn't it quite lovely? Alright. Let's look here first. Scribbled in Georgian. N4, young adult, male, Dutch, a weak-minded subject eager to follow orders for perceived rewards. Strong build, dosed with 0.4 milligrams. N5, adult male, Romanian, the subject remained violent, requiring the need for traditional sedatives. Once calm, the dosage for the subject was minimal, 0.2 milligrams. N6, young adult male. Ainu? I don't know that. Diagnosis. Language incomprehensible. Subject is thus assumed mad. Subject possesses a lighter, more agile frame, and as such, a smaller dosage is required, 0.2 milligrams. N7, young adult male, Maori. Language incomprehensible. Subject is thus assumed mad. The subject was large, requiring an above average dosage, 0.8 milligrams. All subjects in good condition, showing signs of obedience regardless of race or native language. They must move on for further testing. Okay.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
I guess so. Something sticking out. Hello? 'Tis a cross?
An orthodox reliquary commonly found in
Eastern Europe. This is the
Now in a
Romanian.
cell halfway up the Alps.
This is the Romanian cell. Because I'm going to assume Ainu, A-I-N-U, is in Africa. Blood. Hit from above. Discoloration, strong chlorine
This
smells.
stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Mm-hmm.
These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Are they shipped here? Second little frog. Frogs cannot choose, and surely I can. That is a difference between a frog and a man. Second little frog gave up to its fate, which I chose for her and served on a plate. Abigail, Immerzeal bleeding almost full tank. Near the examination room she lies with a shank. Second little frog dies in the walls of black Edelweiss.
Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell.
Ammonite.
This is the same design as the one from London. I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water. kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous. This trip was prolonged and perilous.
Scratches and broken nails on the inside.